It's day 25 of 30 of great businesses right here in Fort McMurray. I'm Melanie Galea with Remax Fort McMurray, and we're at the Wood Buffalo Brewing Company. Why don't we go on in and talk to Adam, the general manager. So I'm with Adam, the general manager of the Wood Buffalo Brewing Company. Adam, why don't you start with how long you've been in business here?
Well, we're actually coming up on our 3-year anniversary, so we're pretty excited about that coming up in January.
Excellent, 3 years, awesome. Adam, so tell us what we can find here.
Well, when you come here, you can find some fresh, locally crafted beer, which we have really developed for the community. Also with that, our menu is a slightly elevated pub fare with some really focus on some fresh ingredients to complement our beer. We also have, we think, a beautiful room with some great ambience, and our new spirit program, which we've now been making some whiskey, rum, and vodka.
That sounds like a lot of fun and a lot of different variety, which is great to have right here in Fort McMurray. I've had lunch here before. The food is always fantastic.
Well, thank you.
Why don't we go talk to Spike and tell us more about how the brewing process works?
That'd be awesome. He's just over in the brewery.
So I'm with Spike, the head brewer here at the Brew Pub.
Hi.
Hi. Why don't you tell us what happens here?
We are making our own beer and also our own whiskey and rum full-time. Basically, it starts all beer with 4 ingredients. So we've got water, hops, yeast. Right now we're in the hot side of the brewery. So in here we're gonna pretty much make up a mash of the first 2 ingredients, which are barley and water.
Yeah.
We're gonna heat that up, use the natural sugars in that barley.
Yeah.
And we'll run that over into our second tank, and we're gonna add our 3rd ingredient at that point, which is hops. That's gonna add us a lot of bittering flavors, lots of aromas. We're gonna boil that and send it downstairs where it's gonna start conditioning, and we're gonna add our 4th and final ingredient, which is yeast.
Okay, perfect. So tell me about some of the different beers that are here.
Starting with our lager and our pilsner. Our Northern Light Pilsner is a nice, light, easy drinking beer, and then all the way up to our IPA, which is a high IBU, really tasty floral Imperial Pale Ale, or India Pale Ale, not Imperial.
All right, I'm gonna give one of these beers a try and let you know what I think.
Sounds good.
So we get to try, what Spike just told us about, and it's taste testing time. So what am I trying?
Well, you're having our blueberry vanilla ale, which is a blueberry infused ale, so it's a little bit lighter, but nice and fruity and very easy to taste.
It's very easy drinking.
There you go.
Yeah, it's got a nice finish. I like this a lot.
Yeah. We made this beer for a lot of people because we used to have a raspberry beer, but we wanted to keep something on there that people can be light tasting, but they can still get some flavor and kind of expand their palate a little bit.
So what do you got?
Well, I'm having our Backdraft Session Ale. This is actually a beer that we made in conjunction with the fire department in town, and it's a little bit less bitter than our IPA, but it's still full-bodied. And if you come down here and you get a pint or a bottle, then we donate $1 from every pint or bottle sold to their charity at the end of it.
Well, that's great. So you got to come down and have a brew.
Cheers.
Cheers.